Hi, Caspar, on the 12th of August 2024. Bit of an interesting one, this, and I'll explain why. I've got a Southern French red wine here. This is 2003 Domaine de Trévallon, which is a Vin de Pays des Bouches-du-Rhône. And it's an extraordinary wine, really. It was a property founded by a chap called Éluard Durbach, who identified a hillside as being perfect for the growing of grapes to make fine wine. It was almost solid limestone, this hillside, so he used high explosive to blast some sort of surface that he could plant grapes into. And actually, when you go there, which I have, but not for many years, it is really like white limestone rubble with these vines growing through it. And what Monsieur Durbach wanted to plant was Cabernet and Syrah. He thought, generally speaking, too far south for Cabernet, but it's on a north-facing slope, and he thought it would be absolutely ideal. So that's really why it is now Vin de Pays, because the local authorities said you cannot have Cabernet in our appellation, so he opted to go Vin de Pays, or was forced rather to go Vin de Pays. But really, one of the iconic wines of regional France, makes a white and a pink wine as well. The white in little quantities, but it's all very sought after. I've had these. This is from a double magnum, and I opened this double magnum. We're going to a barbecue party last evening, and it's sort of lunchtime actually, and I opened this double magnum, which had been hanging around the house for a very long time. I just thought it's time to get on with it. So I opened the double magnum. It was open for maybe an hour, and then I decanted the whole thing, washed out the bottle, put the wine back in the bottle, except for one full bottle, which I put in a clean wine bottle, filled it to the top, and put a bung in. That was yesterday. So I sort of half expected to come back to it and find it had completely fallen apart. We drank it yesterday. It was, I thought, perhaps a little faded, a little past its best. Structure very much to the fore. The whole rest of the bottle was drunk, and I had compliments about it from various people. But I just thought it was perhaps a little bit what the French call fané, a little bit wilted. So I was really expecting to pour out a glass from this bottle this evening, and find it had shuffled off. So let's just have a look. The colour is good. It's deep. It's got a medium broad band at the rim, which is showing really quite considerable sign of age, but it's red in the middle. There's good sort of redness about it that gives one hope and courage. And it's really quite a clean nose now. Tertiary aromas, clearly, and those are a sort of toasted walnut aroma, a little bit of ginger nut and dry leaf litter. Fair bit of gingery spice, and then there's a fresh mushroom aroma as well, and that dark fruit. Something quite earthy, a little bit herbal maybe. A bit meaty. There's a mineral thing going on in something very unusual, but it smells clean. Yesterday I thought there was a slight smell of decay about it, and that, interestingly, appears to have blown off. I mean, that's remarkable, really. I mean, it's medium weight. It's quite cool. It's got super acidity. It's a wine that's light on its feet and fresh. what it does have, which sort of gallop along and then grip from right at the back, are these quite significant tannins, which are not too drying, but they are really, as I say, not significant, and they're not architectural there. Mm. And more sort of cliff-like, actually, if anything, and have a mineral quality within them, a fresh mineral quality as well, which relates, I suppose, to the limestone in the vineyard. And it grips long. It's a wine that needs something that a vegetarian would shy away from, I suspect, something with fat on it. Just to meld those tannins, to relax those tannins in the mouth. But it's long, and those tannins push right into the distance. It's fascinating, really. Yeah. Nut and things going along. It is perhaps on the downward path. It's the tannins are perhaps coming to the fore. Yeah, but a fully mature fascination of a great wine. Trévallon is a extraordinary wine. If you don't know it, please go out and find some and try it. Toot sweet and forthwith, because it's no longer cheap, but it is like I suppose like Domaine Tempier and Bondol, one of those under the radar but iconoclastic French wines. Fabulous, really interesting.